Hello everyone, welcome to our presentation. Today we are going to present about psychosocial support to build a successful person in personal and professional life. So, at a glance, let's have a look on the group members. The presentation will be presented by Muhammad Mahbubur Rahman, Mirza Noor Shah Alam Beg, Mashur Rahman Imon, and myself, Pratim Shah. So these are our team members. So first of all, let's have a look on what is psychosocial. What do we mean by psychosocial? The term psychosocial refers to the dynamic relationship between the psychological aspects of our experiences, that is, our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and our wider social experiences, that is, our relationships, families, and community networks, social values, and cultural practices, which are influences the other. Now let's look what is psychosocial support. Psychosocial support is based on the idea that a combination of factors is responsible for people's psychosocial well-being, and that these biological, emotional, spiritual, cultural, social, mental, and material aspects of experiences cannot be separated from one another. People face psychosocial obstacles from very early stage of his life. For example, we face different types of psychosocial obstacles in our early childhood. The pressure starts from our family. A child faces obstacles in every step of his life. From wearing a cloth to choose his or her career, everywhere he or she faces obstacles. For example, in Bangladesh, most of the parents want the child to be a doctor without even asking for their interest. The child may become a doctor, but he can never be a good doctor as he never had an interest into it. The next part will be conducted by other group members. Thanks for listening.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Mashur Rahman Imon. My ID is 1611572. Psychosocial well-being. According to the framework developed by the Psychosocial Working Group 2005, the psychosocial well-being of individuals and communities is best defined in terms of three domains. Human capacity refers to physical and mental health and the individual's knowledge, capacity, and skills. Social ecology refers to social connections and support, including relationships, social networks, and support systems of the individuals and within the community. Cohesive relationships that encourage social equilibrium are central to mental health and psychosocial well-being. Culture and values refer to specific context, the culture of communities, which influence how people experience, understand, and respond to their surroundings. Because both culture and value systems influence the individual and social aspects of how people function, they play an important role in determining psychosocial well-being. An individual's psychosocial well-being depends greatly on his or her capacity to draw on resources from these three core domains when responding to the challenges experienced. Challenging circumstances such as an emergency or conflict deplete these resources, which may lead to the need for external interventions and assistance to rebuild individual and communal psychosocial well-being. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.
Good evening, everyone. This is Mahbub Rahman, and now I talk about the psychological development. This psychological development is interrelated to the social and emotional learning, and the social and emotional learning is related about two phases. Now I will discuss about two phases. Firstly, I discuss about the phase number one, and now I will discuss about the phase number one is social and emotional learning. The social and emotional learning is a process of acquiring social and emotional values, attitudes, competencies, knowledge. It's also skills that are essential for learning well, being effective, and success in their life. And this is reported by UNICEF 2015. Shell aims to the foster of development of five interrelated sets of cognitive, affective, and behavioral competencies. So this was the page number one. And now I will discuss about the page number two. Here the page number two is related about five things, which are: number one is self-awareness, number two is self-management, number three is self-awareness, number four is relationship skill, and number four is responsible decision making. So I will describe it one by one. Here the page number one, point number one is social awareness. Social awareness is ability to accurately recognize one's emotion, thoughts, and their influence on behavior. This includes accurately assessing one's strengths and limitations, having a well-grounded sense of confidence and optimism. And the number two is self-management. The ability to regulate one's emotions, thoughts, and behaviors effectively in different situations. This includes managing stress, controlling impulses, being self-motivating, setting personal and academic goals, and the working to achieve them. Number three is social awareness. This social awareness is ability to empathize with and understand the perspective of others from diverse backgrounds and cultures. This includes understanding social and ethical norms of behavior and recognizing family, school, and community resources, and also supports there. Number four is relationship skill. This ability to establish and maintain healthy and rewarding relationships with the diverse individuals and groups. This includes communicating clearly, listening actively, cooperating, resisting inappropriate social pressures, negotiating conflict constructively, and seeking and overletting help them when needed. Relationship skill making, and it is the decision number one. The ability to make constructive and respectful choices about personal behavior and social interaction. These choices are based on a consideration of ethical standards, safety concerns, social norms, and realistic conservation of various actions and the well-being, self, and so finally, we have come to the conclusion. And above all the decision making, it is very important, and we understand that society is a part of our life as well. We live in our society. So either in the personal or professional life, role of society can be ignored. Again, along with psychological health, it is must have to mentally healthy psychological factors and the surrounding social environment have effect on physical and mental wellness and their ability to function properly. So a person should get psychological support from home, of the surroundings, from his educational institution, and from his professional fields in order to build a personal successful in personal and professional life also. So that was our presentation. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy our video. Good luck.